That's what happens on movies like that. It's kind of like an adult sleepaway camp. Sorry. So stupid. Hey, I'm Awkwafina, and I'm here with ELLE UK to play Ask Me Anything. If I could befriend 3 Marvel superheroes, I would love to befriend Groot. There's something about Groot that I just really enjoy. I look for similar qualities in a man, let's say. A man of few words, right? And just someone who kind of regenerates. Sorry. Also, really, I enjoy Wanda a lot. I think Wanda has a lot to go through. So I empathize with her. And I'd love to befriend a female Groot, if there is one. Groota, if you will. But, here's the pitch. It's just the same reasons for Groot. The first thing I do in the morning, kind of groan for a while. Lie in bed for a little bit, groan, you think about the world. I'll make it up. I'll probably go down and, recently bought one of those pod-based coffee machines, which I think gives the, mirage of a routine. But really, you're just making coffee. But it's the little things like that, I guess. I guess my most memorable behind-the-scenes moment was probably stopping off at Crafty, which had an excellent selection of all kinds of different candy, crisps. I guess you'd call them crisps here, chips. They had a Vegemite flavor. It was more of a cracker, but it was so good. And Vegemite's not one of those things you want to eat just kind of on its own. It's sodium, which is part of its alert. Me and the cast of Shang-Chi definitely hung out a lot. Behind the scenes, we would often go and get boba, Korean barbecue, and all kinds of different things. But yeah, we bonded a lot, and I think that's what happens on movies like that. It's kind of like an adult sleepaway camp. It's not a hedonist resort, obviously, just metaphorical. Sorry, so stupid. I felt really energized and just enthralled when I was watching Shang-Chi for the first time. I think the movie has a lot of different themes, I think, that were very surprising. Definitely family and tradition, and there's also the journey that I think we all find ourselves on, which is discovering who we are and negotiating with our past and our present, the pressures of the world versus kind of who we want to be in the world. There are a lot of things that I think were surprisingly relatable and just really, I think, telling of how universal a lot of these things are. Wow, my favorite go-to joke. On Shang-Chi, I had a bit with the scaffolding where I fell backwards on a pole. And I'd show up every day and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna do that pole work, really good on the pole. That stopped becoming funny immediately. I think the crew just immediately stopped laughing second day. My cat still does use the human toilet. When and why, I don't know. It's sometimes the muse just moves him, and you'll just see little paw prints on the toilet and he doesn't flush. So it's always a kind of a weird thing to find. He picked one toilet that he likes. And also still can't do number 2 because it's a balance thing. His kind of equilibrium is off because I guess he's hanging in the hole and loses the footing. He taught himself too. Someone just caught him one day. So that's cool. He's gonna kill me one day. She has not seen Shang-Chi yet, but I will be with her when it comes out in theaters, so hopefully I can watch it with her. She eventually did watch The Farewell though, just not that day. And I was like, but you gotta watch the ending, Grandma. I think that she'll enjoy it a lot because she also had a crush on Tony Leung when she was growing up, so she enjoys that part of it too. I don't know if she was jealous, but I think she was impressed. She was like, oh, okay, So, it's always nice to impress an Asian parent. I think out of all the characters I played, Katie is really similar to me. We have a really similar sense of humor. I think we make decisions the same, we approach the world the same, but also, we would definitely go to Vegas, immediately. If someone asked me to go to Vegas and I had already plans, I would just be yeah, in the night, in a rental car with no hubcaps. All of my cast members on Ocean's 8 really taught me that you could be just strong women that are down to earth, that are not scared to have fun, and that are professional and masters at what they do. It was one of my first roles, so it was very intimidating. It's they have that saying, don't meet your heroes, and it's that didn't apply to meeting them, and it really was just kind of like this conveyor belt of like, oh my god, oh my god. So like, you know, meeting them was so cool. We really laughed a lot. And I think, you know, the crazy thing is that these are women that I've idolized, you know, my whole life. But at the end of the day, we're coworkers and friends. They were so welcoming as a group. I think they really showed me that there's a true sisterhood in all this. And I'm really happy that I got to work with them. I think what I'm most proud of in my career, I think, is always kind of thinking about where I am kind of in my head mentally, and I'm proud of the fact that I have a good outlook on everything and that come to some kind of sense of like inner peace about everything. So yeah, I think as long as I retain that, I'll be good. Thanks guys for playing Ask Me Anything. I'm Awkwafina, and go see Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.